in the background?
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
'cause
very
it's
loud.
blowing up back there.
That's
Go ahead, Dale. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, like, we've been saying starting pitching, right? But now we have the best pitcher of all time, as James called him all night long.
Luke Weaver is the best pitcher ever.
Look, if he gets out of first, look, I told Chano this. He's like Jose Rio. You guys remember Jose Rio?
yes.
If you were going to get him, you got to get him in the first inning. If you didn't get him after that, you weren't getting him.
Well,
Now,
I don't think I'd compare this guy to Jose Rio.
I'm not comparing Weaver to Jose Rio, but he has the same first inning problems. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. No, this was a joke all day. After the first inning, I said, "Gosh, is Luke Weaver the best pitcher ever?" Because he got out of the first inning without allowing a run.
Is this on the group chat that I'm not on anymore?
No, it was on the live stream.
On the live stream.
Oh, that I wasn't on until the end. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
this was on the live stream.
Well, it's not. Well, hold. It wasn't live because nobody could watch it.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
It's the not getting canceled stream for us.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
If we put the game on, they would cancel. Yes,
We're just making sure that the fellas can watch. And I thought you were still flying, so I didn't even send it to you.
So, yeah. Dale's like, it's the same link. I'm like, I didn't get a damn link. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's been the link that you have got a million times. It's the
Dude,
same.
do you have any idea how many different fucking group chats
well, I know with you and
You're big
technology.
time.
I'm not big time. Just people like talk. I'm nice. People like talking to me. I can't help it.
No, but the Luke Weaver thing. So after the first inning, when I said that, the next inning he did well as well, and Dale said, "Dude, you got to keep it going.
Every inning,
keep doing it." So every single inning after he got done pitching, I was like, I got bigger and better with it. I'm like, Luke Weaver is the best pitcher ever. Like ever.
Explain to everybody how you got Will Benson's career going. Will Benson wants to know how he started hitting.
Well, that was earlier. Like, he's batting like 180 something.
You talk shit about him as why.
Yeah, I said, man, this guy, they got to send him down, right? We can't keep this guy up. And he's been dominant ever since. I created his career. He owes me everything, number one. So tonight, before Votto was down to what, 147 batting average?
Yeah. Will, baby! Woo!
He was at 134.
But I said, James, Greg, let me do this.
Yeah,
let me talk mad shit.
Right.
He said, let me go in on him.
So I just sat there, and I mean, this isn't live, nothing. I'm just sitting there talking shit. And then, like,
wait, you were talking shit? Get out of here.
You don't
No, but I said this. I even said this is a reverse jinx, which usually would fuck up a reverse jinx. But so I'm talking shit. Boom, 2-run homer. I'm like, I fucking told y'all, I had this. I felt
like, dude, seriously, James. Like I'll get more comments on your channel. That's awesome.
No, I've only seen a couple.
Crip's on there, Matt's on there, Darth on there.
That's
there
not from ours.
Oh, wait, here. I didn't see this. My bad, Darth. Oh, Iceman taking a vacation from his vacation. Yes. Yes. That is exactly true. Yes.
That's an elite comment right there.
That's an elite. That's top 5 right there. I appreciate that one.
Does anyone else feel like Jeff's yelling in the microphone?
Well, it sounds kind of distorted when he gets a little louder. Yeah.
I never get louder. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, actually, that was much better.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
I got to figure out my mic.
You just moved it back.
I know. Oh, my bad.
I know you're used to
How's that? I can't do it.
He's doing this, guys.
Yes, he is. So we do have a new pitcher coming up tomorrow.
Yep.
He's got a 3.71 ERA in AAA.
I missed that. Who's pitching?
I'm trying to remember what his name is. I'll look it up real quick. But do you think on July 4th our new pitcher will be able to do anything?
Why not?
Absolutely. There's my boy.
What's up?
There's my boy.
What's happening?
What's going on, Anton?
Hey, Con, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
Not a Reds fan, but I'm here.
He's representing from Houston, baby.
What's going on, man?
Last time I did a live stream, me and Anton were doing Anton started doing the play-by-play because he was ahead of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's another show going on, but you guys went live anyway.
What? What's that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Ice, do you chew tobacco? What
Yeah.
What you be spitting out? Ice tobacco?
Yeah. Well, I do it when it's
okay.
that. What I do the Zen pouches, but I only do this on certain occasions anymore. 'Cause I'm trying to quit.
Gotcha.
It's working out great.
He said that.
I used to do this shit all the time. Well, yeah, I got the actually the nicotine pouches work great, but
Yeah.
I just like the real shit sometimes. Why you don't spit, do you?
No. Drug free, man. I'm drug free.
You're just curious.
Yeah. I was just curious. I don't know if it's sunflower seeds or what.
Yeah, I've tried that. It helps, but yeah,
Gotcha.
it's not the same. So has everybody? I saw this meme on actually my wife gave me this meme, and so is everybody leaving the milk and cookies out for Captain America tonight? Because Eve on July 4th.
No, that's good, but no.
Why the fuck would I want that motherfucker up in my house?
Well,
I can barely get laid the way it is.
Marissa might like it.
That's fucked up.
Hey,
Hell
Kenny
no.
says it's fake DJ voice guys. Or it's his fake DJ voice guys. It's not about me.
What's your? Give us your DJ voice.
What the late night one or like the regular?
I don't
one?
know. Just any
I
DJ.
got a couple different ones.
Get the late night. I want the late night. Hit me with the late night.
Ooh.
You got to lean all the way into the microphone, Karen.
Yeah,
It's not
it's probably gonna blow it up here. Hello, welcome to Late Nights with Strawberry Ice. We got Anton here. We got Big Savage Greg. We got Cincy James. We got just Dale. He's here for whatever.
I'm saying that exciting.
We're here to give you the late night moods on the eve of 4th of July. Give your request in and take your woman and okay. I'm done.
I mean,
Going somewhere.
yeah, it was pretty good. Like, it was a good voice. Like, I was.
Oh, thank you. Shannon, what's up, brother?
Hello there, Jeff. Hello there, Greg. Hello there, Dale. Hello there, everyone.
What's going on?
Hello.
Barely seen you without a hat before.
Yeah, Kevin, what happened to your head is what I was going to say.
Well, no. Here's the reason, because I had a haircut on Friday.
Well, let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lean back. Ooh.
Because I like to go like the shortest you can go without going bald.
Yeah, I'm with you. Anton's with you too.
So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
so it's just
Antoine
one
can't
thing.
say
Come to the dark
shit, he
side,
said.
Kevin. Come to the dark side.
He's like, just give it up. Just give it up, bro.
Honestly though, it may get to that point because in my family, the hair, if you're a dude in my family, the hair goes one of two ways. Either it goes gray, but you have it, or it goes bald. And I'm trending towards the bald. And at a point, I'm probably just going to go.
I got the bald. See, he's coming there, and I got the gray. So I got a mixture of both. This is for my wife and daughter. I blame them for this.
Yeah.
Hey, so that pitcher's name is Brett Kennedy.
Okay.
That's the guy that it looks like is going to start tomorrow.
So what's his, is he a AAA guy? Is he a minor league guy?
Yeah,
What's his record?
3.71 ERA.
What is it? Say it again.
3.71.
That's not awful.
Let's see.
I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes those guys come up and their first start is actually pretty good because nobody knows how they pitch.
I'm trying to figure out who Dart says got a lead haircut. I'm sure it's me.
Oh, it's got to be Antoine.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Gotta be. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Antoine.
Darth especially. For Darth.
Right, exactly.
My hair is not elite. I know.
Dart, jump on, dude. The link's in the chat, dude.
Darth, Darth, you're biased as fuck on that. Who's got the best haircut?
And then once I get a haircut, I don't wear a hat for like 2 weeks because it just feels itchy and weird to me.
So the funny thing is, my daughter is a beautician now, so I let her go cut my hair. So I went to the salon, got my hair cut, and I threw my hat on. So all the ladies walking there going, "Why'd you get your hair cut?" I'm like,
Yeah,
'cause
most
it's
of
long.
us dudes go to a barber. Jeff goes to the salon. I want to make sure everybody heard that.
Dale! listen to this whole story first, Dale. Jeez. Anyway, I missed you guys. What's going on? I've been gone for a week. What's up with everybody?
I was in Wisconsin visiting my family for my cousin's graduation party.
Cool. Anton, what have you been up to?
Man, I'm chilling, bored as hell. I'm a travel nurse, so I'm in between contracts. So I've been off for like a couple months just chilling. So, yep, I've just been bored at the house chilling. Really.
Well, I'm glad you hang out with when you're bored. That's fine. Whatever.
Who?
You'll hang out with us when you're bored.
Oh yeah, yeah. Whenever I get a chance, whenever I get a chance to get on, I'll get on. But yeah,
he's like, oh, no, I'll be out doing something. You guys suck.
He's not going out of his way to spend time with us.
No.
But when he is absolutely dead as bored.
Yep. He's hanging out with us.
I'll be traveling, man. I'll be on the road. Yeah.
All right, so it's supposed to be a post-game Red thing or whatever. So
is it?
I don't know. It's after dark. We can talk about whatever. But,
I thought it was
go Reds, let's go! Woo!
Jeff's 12 vacation.
Yeah, I missed you guys. I mean, I want to hang out. I haven't seen anybody in a while.
Right there.
He's got it.
I think.
Hey,
what?
I said, hey, Greg.
What up?
Guns out here.
How big's your dick?
You don't want to.
Hey, Greg, take it in the S.
Yeah.
Whoa. Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Kevin, you don't want Big Savage to come out. He's sitting there. You don't
I
want
wish
Savage.
we were on mine. I'd play it. Oh,
What?
the Big Savage little cut that we've got.
Oh,
Right.
crap.
With a bone in his mouth.
It's pretty good.
Isn't it savage? Isn't it savage?
Hey,
Be safe there, Darth.
y'all think the Braves are cheating? The Braves got some trash cans in the outfield or something. They got to be doing something. 1 through 9 is just hitting like crazy. How in the hell they got to be knowing these pitches?
Killing it.
All right. So, Anton, I had this conversation with my nephew. My nephew's a big Braves fan. He goes, yeah, we kicked your ass. I said, no, you beat us by 1 run twice. You didn't kick nobody's ass.
Yeah.
I'm like, so yeah. Like, no, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good.
No asses were kicked in Cincinnati.
No asses were kicked in Cincinnati at all. So,
No, they have their own.
yeah, I mean, Cincinnati, like I said, it was all over 1 run games.
Here's the deal with Atlanta. Good night. Ronald Acuna.
Oh my
He's a
god.
baller, dude. He's a baller.
He's the guy.
Yeah.
He's definitely juiced up. Or something.
So he's something. I don't know juiced up, but he's fucking good. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he get caught being juiced up? One of them got caught being juiced up.
Tatis.
Tatis, yep.
Oh, that's Padres.
Yeah, Padres.
Yeah,
He
he
got
got
like an 80-game suspension.
All right, Acuna's next then. He's because he is. He's juiced up.
Well, Greg?
Who was it? Wasn't it Ryan Braun? He got like the guy that tested here and fired because he.
Yeah, because it turned out that the guy was right and Braun was wrong.
The dude only got suspended. Like he had like $110 million contract.
God damn, Jeff, why are you yelling at the mic?
Got taken away.
I'm not trying to yell. Shut up.
He's not trying.
Can you hear the fireworks here?
Nope.
They just conveniently stopped. Thanks, neighbors.
I'll try to get to the mic this here.
There's some going on here in Illinois.
Is that one better? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better?
Yeah.
That's my
Hey,
camera.
I'm not sure who this guy is, but Ty Mercurio.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
There's a link in the chat if you want to hop on.
Yeah, jump on. It's not rally, but it's whatever.
Well, if that Thai guy can message Santori and see if he wants to come on.
Hey, I'll send Santori a link.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll send Santori a link. Hang on. I'll send it to him.
I like that little Reds flag or whatever you got behind there, Greg.
It's a big Reds flag. There's nothing literal about me, Kevin. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Darth's still on here, but I think Greg was right. Like for when Greg said, like Darth was talking about doing a Reds, chain like he does with a lot of stuff, and he kills it with all.
Oh yes.
But I thought Greg with what Greg has in the background is the way to go, man. That's sweet. That is so.
I mean, no, James, the logo you tweeted out, that was a good one too.
Yep.
But this is my favorite one of all. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. This is my personal favorite one.
I loved what Cincy James tweeted today because that logo, it's just my favorite. It's the logo, the Reds logo that I grew up. It's my childhood. It's an awesome logo, and I just love it. Anytime I see that on like a shirt or something or a hat, I gotta buy it. And if that was on a chain, I'd like, yep, I'm getting that. I'm getting that.
Yeah, it's just the red leg in the middle. That's all. That's all that I tweeted.
Yeah,
that's all I wanted was just Mr. Red Leg.
I just love to get in the middle of my wife. Fucking one of you guys. I don't even care at this point.
Wait, what?
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 Dale said he wants to get it on with his wife.
Oh. I mean, I hope you do too. Greg.
What?
Turn the camera on so we can see.
I love it. Yeah, Dale. I mean, hell.
Do you guys
let us watch?
You guys want to see me jerking off like usual? That's all that's happening over here.
No, you said you're gonna have sex.
I said I would like to.
Watch it.
Oh, there he is.
Sexy Centauri.
Centauri.
You know, you could have just jumped on the link I put in the chat, Centauri.
I'm on my phone. I could.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. What's up, man? So, how you feel about the Reds? You excited about them?
Yeah, they're fun. The pitching's finally starting to look competent over the last week.
Luke Weaver, elite.
No.
Luke Weaver
You
might
get out
be
here, Crook
the
Keeper. The
baseball
answer is no.
today.
Yeah, he got lucky.
There's nothing lucky about Dreamweaver. That's my boy.
Yeah, Dreamweaver. I like it.
Dreamweaver. No, I gotta tell. Centauri, I was saying this before. I said there's a whole bunch of guys that are.
You think you're going?
He's in the car. Listen, Centauri. I said there's a lot of guys that are about to come back for the Reds, pitching wise.
Yeah, there are.
They all come back. This could be good.
Yeah, I know. Antone Santillan on the books to come back. Law came back today.
Gutierrez.
Yeah, Gutierrez. You're probably still a month or so out for Green.
Well, all these guys are probably like August, most likely.
Right. If they can, especially get guys like Lawler today, where he looks competent.
Yep.
We gotta get pitchers to pitch to the 6th or 7th inning.
Man, but that Law guy looks like what's that show again, James?
I think you should leave.
Yeah.
What? What show is that?
You can't tell me that Derek Claw don't look like that guy, Santori.
Like Tim Robinson? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Wait, what? Who looks
There's
like
a
Tim
show
Robbins?
on Netflix called I Think You Should Leave.
And Tim Robbins is on it?
Not Robbins.
Tim Robinson. It's basically rejected SNL skits. And
Yeah,
some of them
the one is so funny. I want to order, like, the dude goes through the drive-thru. Santori,
What,
come
55
on.
burgers, 55 shakes, 55 onion rings, 55 fries, 55 pizzas, 100 quesadillas. He just keeps going.
Cheeseburger.
The Reds tweeted that.
They did. Oh, my God. I'm going down. I'm so tired.
Hey, Santori, we were at the soccer game Saturday. When I told them you would give us the recap of the game.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Santori.
There he is.
Oh, yeah. That's Tim Law right there.
Yeah.
That's Derek Law.
Derek Law.
I was wondering what the hell that was. I gotta click on that. That could be him.
Where'd Santori go?
I don't know.
I kind of like this. James can do stuff on my show. This is cool. I don't have to do the whole thing.
Well, I just presented it and then you shared it.
Yeah, no, I like it. Hey, you can present whatever you want. Where's Santori go?
Say that.
I don't know. I guess he think of a recap of the soccer game, I guess.
He said he was tired, but I thought I heard his wife in there. She might have went down on him.
Ashley was in there.
Yeah. He
Actually,
might be
Greg, hold on, Greg, dude, we said, what's the recap of you guys at Pork Chop and Kieran going to the FC game?
Yes.
The ball was kicked around, but the crowd was awesome. No,
The ball was kicked around.
It's true.
We knew that.
couple goals were scored. That crowd was awesome, man. I mean, goddamn, even if you're not a soccer fan like myself, it's so awesome to attend a game like that. The crowd was awesome. But Kieran, who was my advisor, I mean, Kieran was trying to tell me, okay, this guy's going here, this guy's doing this should be doing that. I'm like, good Lord, I got a lot of catching up to do.
I'm not the biggest soccer guy myself, but I've been to 2 Crew games, and soccer game, when you at a soccer game, it's just a lot more fun to be there compared to watching it on TV. And much like what FC Cincinnati has, with their big supporter section, the crowd and the clapping and the chants and the songs and the waving the flags and the smoke machine and all that stuff. The Crew has that too. And, it's just a lot of fun to be in that type of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, I shared the whole 55 burger thing so everybody can know what we're talking about on this.
Hey, I got you. Here you go. You got to play it.
And your small drink.
He ordered a small drink.
For the guy's meal behind me too.
Paying for the guy behind.
Pay it forward.
I can hear it.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll catch on.
All right. Well, you have a great day, sir.
Stop! Please let me go! Please let me go first! I'm doing something!
How can I take your order?
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes, 100 tater tots, 100 pizzas, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees, 55 wings, 55 steaks, 55 pancakes, 55 pasta, 55 peppers, and 155 taters.
Okay, that'll be $680.
Okay. Hey, come on, what the hell's going on up there?
Not paying it. You have to! The guy did it for you! You're the guy! Oh, just do it, you're rich! What?
Hey, what the hell's going on up there?
This guy's trying to start a pay it forward chain. Ah, shit!
I've never seen that before. That's awesome. What's that? What's that on? What's that on?
I think you should leave. It's a show on Netflix, I believe.
Oh,
yeah. They do little skits like that, but that shit's funny.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to, somebody to pay it forward thing, and you're trying to do it too, and then it's like, oh shit.
So have you guys ever had that happen to you? Somebody paid for your meal at a drive-through?
Yep.
I have. I've never done it.
You never done it back, Jeff?
I had people do it for me.
Yeah, people do it in the grocery store too. But
I'm giving people like I've done that where people go ahead money or whatever. Here, I got you. I'll finish whatever. I've done that before.
Yeah.
But that's some random person that I don't know.
Man, Jeff looks in the rearview mirror. It's a 15-passenger van. He's like, "Oh,
yeah, no, fuck that. I don't want to do that.
Ain't happening."
Yeah.
Well, now I think we're all going to be like, okay, what's their total?
Yeah,
I'll pay for it if it's a sausage biscuit for $1. That's
hey, real quick. So we were talking about Acuna.
Yeah.
So he's the first player in league history to record at least 20 home runs, 40 stolen bases, and 50 RBIs before the All-Star break.
That's
first person in
steroids.
History.
Steroids.
Ever.
Ever.
It's steroids, yes.
Otani's on the bootleg Japan steroid.
I like Dale close to me. I got Dale close to me.
Say what, Anton?
So Otani's on the bootleg Japan steroids.
Oh, dude! Actually, if you guys watched on Netflix, they have it's uncertified documentary of American Gladiators.
Yes, I did see that's on there.
And Nitro went to Mexico to get steroids.
If anyone deserves steroids, it's Nitro from the American Gladiators.
If you haven't watched the whole thing, I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's pretty good.
What's like a documentary?
Yeah. It's got Blaze, it's got Ice, it's got Tower, Nitro.
I'll watch that.
Gemini.
Yeah.
It's got basically everybody except for the guy who did the 30 for 30 for ESPN, the one who said he created it all.
Right.
It's got the actual gladiators and their version of it.
All right, what was your favorite like American Gladiator event? I have two. I have the one where like, it's damn near football, but you're trying to get the ball in the fucking goal at the end of the day.
I think that's mine. Yeah.
But I really also the other one I loved is when you're like fucking doing that maze thing and you're trying to shoot the fucking shit up at the top because that looked fun as hell.
I like that one.
Where they'll shoot the tennis balls at you or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that one, and I like the one where they had a tackle job, but you had to put the ball in the goal or whatever.
Well, that was the first one I was talking about.
Well, I liked it too.
Yeah,
you like Dale? Okay, God,
I know.
Joust was solid.
Joust was solid.
In other news, the Blue Jackets have gotten their version of Joe Burrow / Patrick Mahomes and Adam Fantilli in the NHL draft.
Oh my
Look
God,
out.
that's awesome. So hold on, before we get to the Blue Jackets, there, Kevin, James, what was your favorite events on the American Gladiators?
Dale said them.
He said them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anton, you got one? Antoine, you got one?
Yeah, I said the same one. Like the basketball one is probably my one.
Yeah.
Shit was good.
Greg, what you got?
Never saw it.
Oh God.
Greg, the fucking bullshit you've watched, and then you ain't watched like good shit.
By the way, my daughter's boyfriend's mom says Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Just saying.
Okay.
She agreed with me.
Was that before or after you bent her over?
Neither time. I didn't bend anybody over.
Neither.
I have not seen American Gladiator.
How old are you, Kevin?
31.
That's why.
No, that's not an excuse.
It's been off for like 30 years. It's been off since like 93.
That a remake. Like, didn't Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, that was a remake. That wasn't the real thing.
I know that one was ass. I ain't
That
gonna
one
lie,
sucked,
but I'm just saying that would make you get to watch the old ones. Should have.
Apparently not.
I'm gonna see if I can find them. See if I can watch some old episodes.
All right,
That
Dave
documentary
says here, let's go Reds. Votto still bangs, baby.
Yes.
We need a starting pitcher before the deadline. Bullpen has been really good. However, they've had down nights. Yeah, that's because they're getting used all the damn time. I agree with you. We need starting pitching. We need pitchers to go to like 6th, 7th inning at least.
Pitching does matter. Yesterday, I was in Wisconsin at my cousin's graduation, and they had the Brewers on, and they were winning 11-2 in Pittsburgh. And then in the 8th inning, Pittsburgh had a 6-run inning because bad pitching by the Brewers. Yep. So it's like, pitching almost blew it there. So I agree. It would be nice if the Reds got some help with pitching.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but we've got reinforcements coming back from the IL, so we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing, and that's where I'm at. I'm like, everybody, like, we need to go do this, we need to go do that. Like, okay, we didn't think this was going to happen. We didn't think the Reds were going to be this good.
Right.
Let's just, and the thing is, it happened organically. It happened with let's just see what these guys can do. If it doesn't happen, fine. 2024 will be good. 2025 will be good. Go ahead, Dale. What?
Well, I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but it's kind of like when the Bengals made that Super Bowl run, and it's like, baseball's a little different where I feel like you have a chance to add more pieces. You have more chances to add more pieces for less than what you do with football. So to me, like, I'm just saying, like, for the Reds to have this, I don't have the answer for that. I'm just saying, like,
I'm okay with the trade.
I'm saying to add a piece or two.
Yeah.
Like, what would it hurt to add another bullpen arm or something?
I'm fine with that. As long as it's not one of our big guys. I don't want to trade CES. I don't want to trade.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Barrero, Nick Senzel, any of those guys.
I'm
fine with it.
Don't do what the Twins did.
Right. Exactly. We got CES and Steer from them for
Kevin Newman.
Yeah. Trade Kevin Newman. I don't. What are you going to get anything for Kevin Newman? I mean, all right, let's just say this. You say you package up Nick Senzel, Kevin Newman, and Barrero. Does that get you a relief pitcher that's good? It's not getting you a starting pitcher.
Sometimes if a team needs some hitters,
right?
And you can get a mid-level. It's like we're not asking for aces.
No,
you
yeah,
get
no,
aces.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Just someone that can get the job done and just itch.
Right.
I want Michael Lorenzen back. I know he's an all-star now. It's probably asking price.
Have you guys seen him lately? He's got long hair, beard.
He's kind of let himself go.
Yeah, but he's worked himself into an all-star. He's already a good player. Like, I'm just saying.
Ruby Centauri is here. What's up?
bring
All right.
him back.
Harold, let me read Dave's comment here. He says, a healthy hunter, a healthy little doe makes a world of difference. Abbott has been fucking amazing.
Yes.
I agree with you.
Abbott's the ace. Abbott's the ace.
Abbott,
no matter
Abbott,
who comes back.
Centauri, I'll ask you this. I haven't seen a Reds pitcher come up, and I'm older than pretty much all of you, but I've never seen a Reds pitcher come up like Abbott and pitch, and he is dominating as he is ever for the Reds, to be honest. Have you?
I mean, I haven't seen him, but I know who the stats rival, and it's Browning.
Yeah.
That was the last one, and
Yep,
I mean, that's,
I was thinking the same thing.
That's
But
dating any Reds fan at this point.
That was 84, and they weren't. Well, they were in the race. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I was -10.
I was just bored. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Yeah, 1984. Not even close to existing yet.
I was
Not
9.
even thought in those testicles.
I was all in the Reds,
That was
and
fun.
my friends made fun of me because I went whenever the Reds were on, which wasn't all the time. I was watching the Reds whenever they were on. It's all right. So,
Why
so
did you do it that way?
I don't know. That was kind of weird. Let's see.
There's a reason.
We could be rallying
It was
around.
kind of
and out
perfect
here.
for me.
What is-
Centauri, DM
what is-
me. Let's
what is Centauri
make this
eating?
private.
Huh?
What is Centauri eating? This is rally around and out here. What is Centauri eating?
A crafted market buffalo style chicken wrap from Meyer.
That sounds good, except you said Meyer.
Before you got off, you never gave us a recap of the FC game Saturday.
Right. I did that on purpose.
I did that. Let me read this real quick. Hold on.
What happened at the game? How come you don't want to talk
What
about
about what's it? What about Bumgarner? Make him a short reliever, bullpen man. Guy has experience, has shown he's a winner in the past. Why not?
I thought about that
fellas.
too, but he's done. He's kind of done. But I need somebody, but I don't think Bumgarner's got enough left.
I'm like this.
Yeah. I mean, I would have liked to. Every time I had Chapman, I would have been okay with that one.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Chapman play in 2013. I had a big Ohio trip. I went to Columbus. I went to Cincinnati, and all my family and friends were with me at the Reds game, and we saw Chapman pitch, and it was just fun to watch. Just blowing people by with this 100+ mile fastball, and he follows it up. Here's a 97 mile per hour slider. It's like, good luck with that.
He got traded to the Rangers.
Yeah,
why?
Rangers.
Yeah,
What'd
he
they get
just
for
got
him?
traded in this past week. That's
Yeah, what did the Rangers give up for him? I didn't get a chance to really look at that.
I haven't seen yet. I'm not sure.
Greg, do you know?
What's that?
What did the Rangers give up for Chapman?
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know what I can't remember what it was.
I don't think it was much, to be honest.
But where I'm at, whether it needs to be a starter arm or bullpen arm, whatever, if you can upgrade the team, upgrade the team. But at the same point in time, like, you can literally be like, oh, you're 45th best prospect.
Yes, yeah.
You don't have to
not your top 5 or top 10. No.
How many times did we
I don't know,
give
top
up
20.
a good player to get back a very lower prospect from other organizations? We did a lot of it.
Here's what they got. So they got Cole Reagans, a 25-year-old starting pitcher, and Ronnie Cabrera, a 17-year-old outfielder.
We could have gave that up.
Do you have their prospect rankings for the organization?
I don't.
Like, where does that rank though? Like, I'm not about to give up like Noel V. Marte.
Yeah,
that's where, Satori, that's where I'm at. I'm not giving them up. Marte's in AAA and he's going to play in the All-Star game. So
he just now moved up. Arroyo, who's in single A, but he's 19. He's going to be a big part of the future here.
That's my biggest thing is that we have so much talent that I think we're going to be even better the next 2 to 3 years. That's where I'm like, This, which is the funny thing, because this is the opposite of where I was at in 2021, where we needed pitching, we needed a relief, we needed a bullpen. We had no bullpen at all, and I was dying for them to go trade for somebody because we didn't have anybody. Now we have all these people that are coming up. I'm like, it's different. I don't want to give them up because it could be even. Look, I'm looking at it this way. It's the same way I look at the Bengals. I think the Bengals can win multiple Super Bowls. The way the Reds are set up with the 4 pitchers that we have, if we keep them all, we can win. We can win multiple World Series. I think.
I don't want to give up any of the young guys either because
you don't want to give up.
Here's the thing: at some point, and this is just the truth of the matter, whether you people want to really come around with it or not. If all of these guys hit like we think they're going to,
they'll have
you can't pay all of them. You can pay a good chunk of them, but you can't pay all of them.
Right.
So it's going to be nice to have a couple reserves to come up and it's kind of like what the Bengals are doing right now. You're not going to be able to pay all these guys, so you might as well start hitting on your draft picks for when they leave. So because they're not going to be able to pay all of them. If you got 4 guys that are starting pitchers that all hit, starting pitcher is the most expensive commodity in baseball
and the most important. Yes.
If let's say all 4 of those guys hit like we think they can, okay, well that's $130 million a year right there between those 4 guys.
Yeah, but that's
we're not the
Like
Yankees. That's not happen.
But the thing is, Satori, that's not for like 7 years.
Well, Hunter Green's already been paid. He's already making $10 million a year.
Yeah,
kind of paid.
It's cheap. Paid. They got him on cheap. We all hope.
7 something a year, isn't he? No?
Santori, remember I was talking to you about Max Scherzer. What would you take for Max Scherzer? Because remember I was asking about him.
He's old as fuck and expensive as fuck.
Yep.
Hey,
just enough for me.
Real quick. So the wife and kids just got back, so I got to hop off.
Boo!
All right, man.
Love you guys.
Take care, bud.
Hey, James.
See everybody.
Appreciate it,
Jimmy.
Love you, she.
All right, Michael here. How good would Ellie be in the home run derby if he would do it? Actually, he got asked to do it, and he told him no, which I don't know what you guys, I'm okay with that because Greg asked me that earlier when we were on the not live stream. I'm okay with that. At first, I was like, that'd be awesome if he was doing it, but I think he would miss the swing.
He said why?
I love what he said. I want to be there for my team for the second half.
I like what he said, and I like what Todd Frazier said this week on 700 because he was doing a lot of the color commentary this week. He said, it's not that it necessarily, and this may be just for him, but this is another aspect to think about. He said it didn't really mess my swing up, but it was just exhausting, and it took like a week to really get over it. But by the time that week's hit, you've already played another couple games, and that's just going to snowball. Mm-hmm. Last I checked, too, and, God forbid I be critical on Ellie right now, but he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn right now. I don't need him going and getting tired, too.
Right.
The kid needs to be able to hit his way out of a slump because I ain't benching a rookie like that. You just let him play through it. So it's I'm happy he's not.
What y'all think about him from the right side?
Horrible.
Yeah. So he needs to, hopefully he can work on that instead of, going into the home run derby.
Ellie just needs to work on being a major league hitter.
Today.
So today, my thing is, Diaz is our only all-star. And me and Sharon talked about this at Bucketheads. We hope, I'm glad he made the all-star team. I hope he doesn't pitch. He needs a break. He needs to shut down. He needs a break.
Who is it? Who are you talking
about? Diaz, the Reds closer.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. You said he looked tired.
He
hasn't pitched efficiently in a week and a half.
Right. He
threw 6 fastballs today. Only 1 was a strike.
Yeah, he's wore out. They're pitching him every day.
Yeah.
Right. So one of the telltale signs for pitcher mechanics for fatigue is whatever hand side you are. Right. So if you're right-handed, the pitch sails up and to the right. If you're left-handed, it sails up and to the left. So if you're righty versus righty, that fastball is going to sail up and into righties. If you're going against the lefty, it's going to sail up and away. That's because you have shoulder fatigue and elbow fatigue. What's going on is your trunk is getting through the zone for your mechanics faster than the top half of your body. So it's causing your arm to sail open like this. Instead of being on top of the ball, you're behind it. It causes the ball to sail. His fastball's been doing that for 3 weeks. He's getting tired, guys.
Right.
Most people have maybe 40 saves in a year. and that's about what he's pacing for. But he gets used a lot.
Right.
Well, Santori, no, let me ask you, man, because like the last couple weeks I've been watching him, man. Is this unfair to say that he's just been very lucky in a lot of save situations? Because there were situations he's been in, man. He just gets us out of the game. So is that a fair statement, or?
I mean, there's a lot of luck in baseball. Here's the thing: before his most recent run, so I'd say like the last week or so in baseball, he was striking out an average of 2 batters a game.
Okay,
or an inning, just about.
Right.
He's dropped down to like 0.8 strikeouts an inning. He's less than 1 right now.
Right.
Which tells you either the finish isn't there on the fastball or the breaking ball. He's got fatigue. It is just what it is. He needs the All-Star break more than anybody on this roster.
Mm-hmm. Could the Reds just send someone else instead of him for the All-Star game?
All they're going to do is tell him not to play.
But like I said, man, I think our whole relief pitching, man, just looks worn out, man. I mean, they're having to come in like in the 5th or 6th inning. I mean, I think like an average pitcher should give you like 6 innings a game. Is that fair to say? Starting pitcher.
Depends on the era.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 5, kind of basically most of the time.
Yeah, I mean
5 plus is kind of the benchmark now. 15 years ago, it was 6 or 7.
Right.
Hell, 60 to 70 years ago, it was a complete game.
Exactly. Yeah. It's crazy how it changed.
Well, no, back in the 1900s, man, because like a lot of times you see pitchers win over 20 games. Wasn't it more common to win 20 games back in the day than it is?
Yeah. Well, sure, because relievers weren't used as they're used now. If a reliever came in, it's because your arm fucking fell off.
Right.
But guys would throw 150 pitches a game back then. Guys would throw 300 innings a year back then. Now, if you get 175 out of a guy, he's considered an innings eater.
Yep.
Absolutely. But yeah, no, I mean, like you can agree also, man. I mean, the month of July here, especially like this month, we play the Brewers 9 times. I think Santori, we can all agree this is where the Reds either are in it or out of it, right?
Well, yes and no. It depends how that first series goes with the Brewers and the rest of this one. You know, if they get swept by the Brewers and they're 3.5 out and 1 or 2 guys get hurt, you know, they'll probably sit on their hands. I think they're probably going to sit on their hands either way. I don't think they're going to trade for anybody personally. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think they will. Right. But if they come out and they sweep the Brewers and they're up by 4 or 5 games at that point, they may go for a splash and just try and pull away.
Right. Hey, guys, I got to get off here quick sec. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, man. Yeah, they need to do something like so they're still ahead of schedule. They don't need to do nothing like drastic, like you was talking about, like surgery or nothing like that. They're not the Braves or they're not the Bengals are, in football. They're still kind of, still young and ahead of schedule. They still need to make a trade, I believe, for pitching, kind of try, to do a little bit better, but don't go like super all out. You know what I mean?
They need to find someone who is an average starting pitcher, if someone in a perfect world would be like a 4 to 4.2 ERA, someone that doesn't walk a whole lot of people, someone that even if they've got $8 million left at the end of their deal, the Reds just say, I'll pay the rest of the contract. Here's a bucket of balls or a junk minor leaguer. Someone that a team is just, they need to get out of the contract.
What do you think about Jeff Anderson's comment here?
Reds pitching deadline, all these players on pre-arb. Can't wait for the Reds to not be paying
still paying his
contract. They are, yeah. They're paying him to play against them this year. That's how much they think of him. They're also paying Ken Griffey Jr. So
Moustakas, he's the one that just got traded. Like he got traded. He was on the Colorado, right? And they got blown out by the Angels, and he got traded right after that game to the Angels. Yeah. That was funny, yeah. I said we can't beat them. Join them.
He's over.
Bringing back Trevor Bauer. Sorry.
He's over and doing.
I've got Trevor Bauer's on this thing, yeah.
So,
but yeah, I feel like this team is kind of reminds me of, because like I said, they're ahead of schedule and they're kind of young. This kind of reminds me of the the Bengals team when Dalton and them got there. We didn't have the expectations to go to the playoffs that year. You know what I mean? Kind of ahead. So this team kind of gives me those vibes of the Dalton, AJ Green drafted years.
Man, Dave typed a fucking book.
Damn. I didn't know you can write that much on that. Oh, he's on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm not trading anybody. I'm not getting rid of anybody in that core. Because here's the thing. Like you were saying, they're kind of ahead of schedule, right?
Yeah.
And where you say it reminds you of Dalton, to me it reminds me of the year they had Burrow and he was getting his fucking brains beat in because they didn't have a line. They had the defense, they had the receivers. Maybe it's like the very beginning of 21 during that Super Bowl run where they weren't supposed to be good. And they need those 5 guys in the front to get their shit together. Ironically, it's 5 guys again. They need pitchers, you need O-line. You got everything else. You got the defense, you got the bullpen, you got the offense. You need to protect the asset, which right now, the asset's a win versus the asset is Joe Burrow. The way you do that is with an offensive line, or in this case, starting pitching. You have 1 or 2, a couple are hurt, your Riley Reef situation or your Jonah Williams. You need to get a couple more it's the same conversation we had. Just get me a couple average guys in front of there, and I'll let the rest of the team take care of the rest.
Yeah.
It's the same exact situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Let me ask this, because I'm on fantasy baseball, so I got I'll be on the chats in there. So I got CES, like been hanging out on my bench, so I'll be in the chats all the time. So everybody's been hoping, Votto does bad, so CES can get called up. But I'm thinking that you guys probably tell me more. Votto's not going nowhere because I feel like he's a veteran and this kind of like his retirement kind of year. And no matter how bad he does, I don't think like CES isn't tied to Votto, right? Because Votto's not going nowhere, no matter how bad he does.
Yes and no. Votto's not going anywhere, no matter how bad he does. If Votto goes anywhere, it's on his terms. And he's kind of said that, reading in between the lines over the last year or so. He's kind of said the same things that Tom Brady has said. I'm going to play till I suck. I have to be able to contribute for this team. And Joey's a professional hitter. He knows himself better than anybody else. If he's still playing with bad numbers, he knows he's going to turn it around. If you watch today, he had the 3 best at bats in one single game I think he's had all year outside the day he came back. He just looked more professional and had better timing today. He's probably not far off as it is. CES is an injury to somebody else away from coming up regardless, whether that's Votto, Steer, India, whoever. And he's coming up in September regardless. So there's no point rushing him. They've won 17-21. The offense isn't the problem. Let the guy keep playing and getting time. You don't bring somebody up there, up to the pros, and sit them on the bench. You want them to keep playing. You want them to keep getting their time and their reps. That shit's important. So if you bring him up right now, who sits down? You going to sit Steer? No. You going to sit Votto? I mean, yeah, arguably you could, but if I'm going to sit Votto, then David Bell is now the evil man for sitting the face of the franchise down when you know he's maybe just a week from turning this thing around. So I'm not sitting Votto.
What about DH?
He could play DH. You very well. But the moment you play DH, now you got to worry about what you're doing with Stevenson, because now Stevenson is going to be catching more. He's done well this year with that, but the more he catches, the more likely he is to get hurt. When you look at DH, when Votto plays first base, Spencer Steer DHs. If you want him to play third base, well, now Ellie's going to get sat down. It's strictly a situation to where they don't need him, and you don't want to have him not get time, because the moment he's up, it's either going to be Steer, Ellie, Votto, India, or Stevenson that's not getting ABs. And I know it's so easy to look at Votto, who's hitting 148 right now, and go, well, that's the guy. Yeah, he's had a bad week, but he was also hitting 300 the week he came up. He's a career 300 hitter. He's the face of the franchise, and he's hitting back in the lineup. Yeah, that's a very, very, very difficult decision to make, to put $25 million on the bench. If he continues for the next 2 weeks as a 140 hitter, that conversation will probably ramp up. But at this moment right now, I don't think it really has a place.
You got to show because it is Joey Votto, and he's basically been one of your best players for the Reds for years now. That there is some level of courtesy that you do have to show him. If it wasn't, if this some other guy was doing what Joey Votto is doing right now, and he's not Joey Votto, it's easier to sit him down. But I do agree with what Santori is saying: is you kind of have to be more careful. It's Joey Votto.
Here's the deal, though. If Steer or Stevenson or Votto, or let's say if it was Steer, Stevenson, India, whoever, Fraley, if those guys weren't here and I had an open spot, yeah, he'd be up here right now. He is a little roadblocked. There's some truth to that. But they're scoring runs at a video game clip right now. The old adage goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd love to get the guy up here too. I think everybody would be really excited. But you're going to start running out of spots for guys to play.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the flexibility of playing short or second or center. They've kind of tried to play him in left and right field. Don't know how well it's went.
So, hold on, Santori, can I ask you a question? What if they get rid of the 3 catchers and CES is up here?
That's what I was going to say. The third catcher, he don't need to be there.
Yeah, play Votto at first base or CES at first base or vice versa, and they play one of them plays DH. You put Steer in left field. There's your spot. There's
your spot. That is a situation, but there's one caveat with that, and it makes sense for right now because of who's not on the roster. But I assume you'd be wanting to drop Casali because that's the catcher that's out of favor of those 3.
Yeah,
Casali is Hunter Green's personal catcher. Pitchers pick their catcher. Casali only plays with Hunter Green. Now, he's not here right now, so that's an easy decision right now. But the moment Hunter Green comes back, Casali's back.
Yep.
So you're going to have a third catcher, or you get rid of Maley.
Or he learns how to pitch with some other catcher. I mean,
there's truth to that.
I've had this argument for people who are like, yeah, he does good with them. Hunter Green did good with other catchers before Casali got here. Casali wasn't here last year, and
I understand that, but I also understand that pitchers are very fickle people, and mid-season changes like that can fuck them up. Their pitchers are kind of like kickers. If you get in their rhythm, they're done, and it can take an entire offseason to switch. I'm with you. I don't want to have 3 catchers. He hasn't pitched, but the next time he pitches, he's going to want to be with someone he's familiar with that knows how to call his game.
Well,
he obviously came up. He obviously came up with Stevenson, and he prefers not to work with him. So there's a problem there.
I'd say suck it up. Let's go. Same thing I said with Collins there, or General Williams. Get over there and play right tackle.
Jeff, I'm with you.
I'm not. I understand what you're saying. There's no right or wrong answer. I don't think it's CS deserves to be up here, and because you have one pitcher who doesn't like a catcher or wants one catcher, dude, suck it up. You've got to find
it's some of that, and I know that they've been kind of going back to Stevenson catching lately, but the whole idea of carrying,
he hits better when he catches.
He does hit better when he catches, which doesn't necessarily make sense, but it's true.
No, it does make sense. I mean, there's lots of guys who can't DH. There's been a ton of guys who can't DH.
That's true. Some guys have to have their head in the game the entire time.
What the thing is, because you sit there and you hit 4 times. Yeah, there's a lot of guys who can't just do that. You got to be into the game.
Right. I mean, your body goes cold.
I'm a catcher. He's told everybody this. I'm a catcher. That's what he wants to be. He's a catcher.
He's a catcher who can't throw or catch. That's the problem.
Well, then you know what? they developed them, and this is what they have. And we have a guy banging on the door who should be up here.
I know. I understand. Here's the thing, though. This is the best problem to have is where am I going to play all these guys?
Exactly.
This was not a problem that I think any of us anticipated having back in February. Even the most optimistic fans would have thought, oh, yeah, we'll find a spot for one of these guys if he can hit. Well, they fucking can't because they all can hit. That's the problem.
There's something to be said is that bringing up the Hunter Green likes Kurt Casali. Of course, I live in Illinois, so I watch the Cubs a lot on TV. And you bring up Hunter Green liking Kurt Casali, reminded me when they had Kyle Hendricks, and he had a certain catcher that he only liked, and that was the only time that catcher played for the Cubs is when Kyle.
And I hate that so much because it really fucks up a roster.
Yeah, it kind of hamstrings the team when
that would be like Joe Burrow going, "Oh man, I can't play quarterback today because Jamar Chase isn't out there." So sorry.
Get in there.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Well, Santori, for the 1 year I actually paid attention to the World Series, it was Dodgers and Red Sox because of Andrew Benintendi being a Madeira guy and all that. But anyway, I was watching that World Series. My uncle.
Why did you put Madeira guy in quotes?
From Madeira.
He's from Madeira.
Exactly. I'm a Madeira guy. Oh well. But anyway,
this doesn't make sense. No.
But anyway, Yasmani Grandal, as you remember, Santori, great hitting catcher, but he couldn't play defense if his life depended on it. I mean, he let
Yasmani couldn't hit without steroids either.
Well, there you go. And because I've criticized Tucker Barnhart a lot, who couldn't hit for the longest time, but man, I tell you what, man, when we had Tucker Barnhart there, I think, can you agree? We got so spoiled with Tucker Barnhart with his defensive ability.
We got spoiled with like 7 straight catchers, and I don't think people realize it. Ryan Hannigan was a fantastic defensive catcher.
Loved Ryan Hannigan. He could hit, actually. At one point, I wanted him to be our cleanup hitter at one point in that era when we had him.
There was like a solid month or two where he was like
the one that kept getting hurt. I think he's before Barnhart, I believe. Who's that?
Mesoraco.
Mesoraco.
Mesoraco. So they signed to a big contract, and then he never came back from it.
Just take it all the way back to like take it back to the Lindner era. You had Jason LaRue, who was not a slouch of a catcher by any stretch of the imagination.
Until he got a concussion from Johnny Cueto.
Right. And then coming off of that, you moved into like the Javier Valentin era, he was okay, and then you move over to Ramon Hernandez, who was solid as Sears. And then that transitioned because they split time with Ramon Hernandez to Hannigan. And then that era kind of transitioned into Barnhart. And then that era transitioned with the Mesoraco mesh in there. If he wouldn't have got hurt, he was a fantastic hitter. Wasn't the best defensive catcher, but he was a great hitter. And now you move into this era with Stevenson. We've had good catchers, statistically speaking, going all the way back to about 2000. And it just predates me at 2000. I don't really know too much about the catchers before LaRue. Right. But just going from LaRue on, we've always had decent catchers.
And here I have a story to share involving Javier Valentin. So my last name is Valentin, and years ago, I was at my mom, my dad, my brother. We were at a Reds game, and my brother and my mom went to the Reds store to go get something.
Not to mention Corky Miller.
Yep.
And my brother and my mom went to the Red store to get something, and the cashier working there at the Red store saw the credit card and asked, "Oh, are you related to Javier Valentin?" And we're like, "No."
That's funny.
And then she got back to our seats, and then she told us that story, saying, "Yeah, okay." And then here's another story involving Joe, a little Joe Burrow story. So January 2020, I'm in Columbus to see the Blue Jackets play, and I was in Cincinnati before that, and I got a Bengals winter hat, and it was really cold in Columbus, so I was wearing it a lot. And we went down, took the elevator down to the parking garage to get our car and start doing stuff for the day. And a guy saw my Bengals hat, and he said, "Oh, who do you think the Bengals are going to take?" At that time, they had the number 1 pick. And, "Oh, get the quarterback. And he's like, and the guy's like, "They got to get Chase Young." And I'm like, "No, get the quarterback. No, you got to get Chase. No, get the quarterback."
I wouldn't consider myself a draft expert by any stretch of the imagination. I do love the draft, but I have my own flow chart for how to draft. If anybody would ever want to read it, I think it's pretty damn accurate too. And the first question is, do you have a quarterback? Right. If you say yes, you move on. The second, if you say no, is there a franchise quarterback available? No? Okay, well, now we're going to move on to protecting the quarterback. Yeah. If there is one available, you take it. There's no other answer. It is quarterback, protect quarterback, then rush quarterback. Then you start looking at everything else.
So it's I still remember that to that day that guy I was talking to in the elevator in Columbus was like, "Oh, the Bengals got to get Chase Young." It's like, no, get the quarterback. It's right there. You take it.
If you have an opportunity to take a franchise-taking quarterback and you decide not to, you should decide to not have a job the next morning.
All right, boys. On that, I'm going to end this. You guys can hang out. I'll keep this up there, but I'm leaving and I'm going to end the live stream. But you guys can hang out and talk. All right.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Thanks for jumping on. Reds kicking ass. It's a great time to be a Cincinnati fan. We got the Reds. We got the Bengals. We got the SC.
Bearcats.
Let's go, baby. And Bearcats and Big 12. Let's go.